Welcome to a new episode of All Aboard, a segment where I talk about board games, about my channel, about the games I played, I bought, and all kinds of other stuff. Alright, so let's begin with the things that I've played. So last week was a slow week, slow times here in the house of the Vitruvian gamer. Not much gaming going on, sadly enough, but I played some games, so that's okay. So what did we play this week? Well, my girlfriend and I, we played Die Burgen von Burgund, das Kartenspiel, or better known as Castles of Burgundy, the card game. So this is a re-implementation of Castles of Burgundy, the board game. It plays pretty similar in a way that, well, it's very familiar. When you played Castles of Burgundy already, then this will be a very easy one to get to. It plays faster, smoother, of course. It's not that deep as the board game. It's more of a set collection game, this one. But I think it was pretty interesting. I was afraid that it would not be my thing. It takes more table space than you would think of a card game, but that was not a big problem. And it was really fun. So it's not expensive. I think I paid around $10 for this game. So if you like Castles of Burgundy but want something that's a little bit easier to take with you, this is a really good option. So Castles of Burgundy. What else did we play? Well, I played this before. I also played the app of this game, Baseball Highlights 2045 by Eagle Games. Designed by Mike Fitzgerald, and in this game you are in the future, well, in 2045, and each player has a baseball team, and you're playing against each other with some deck building mechanics. That's pretty cool, because after each game that you play, you get credits, and you can buy new players with them while sending players with lesser skills to the minors. Pretty cool game. My girlfriend didn't like it. It wasn't her thing. I think it's because of the team. She has nothing with baseball. I like the game. I don't know much about the game. I live in Belgium, so baseball is not that big here. I like the game, but I think this might go up for trades later, and I will keep playing the app. There's an app of this game as well, which I also have on my tablet. And I might have to do it that way, because with my girlfriend not wanting to play this, probably then I will need to do something else. Sadly enough. Now, there were not that many games beside that, to be honest. So let's talk about this channel, and it has something to do with something I've played, because well, in this 3 years I'm doing this hobby. I've got to know a few people here and there in the industry. I do a lot of things for Portal Games, so that's cool. But also because I went on the board game holiday vacation in Paros with Cardboard and Son. Well, the organizer of that event is the is the owner of the publisher Ludi Creations. So they have games like, let me think out of my head, and then they held hands. I did a playthrough of that one. Microfilms, Redacted, and so on and so on. They have pretty cool games in their portfolio, and I know Iraklis, the manager, pretty well. He's a very cool, nice guy. We got talking on Skype, and well, he told me he was working on a new game, and then I saw it had a solo variant, or you could play it solo. It's not a variant, you can play it solo as well. So I was interested, and well, before I asked, he offered me to send me a prototype. So that's what I've been playing as well. The prototype of Crisis. It's a game by Pantelis Bouboulis and Sotiris Santilas. I think they're Greek. This is a worker placement game about this land called Axia, which is in a financial crisis, a big one. And you are all these industrialists and you're trying to survive the crisis. Now this is a competitive game, you want to have the most victory points, but the cool thing is that this financial status can change. So you have, it's indicated on the tracking colors, you have green, yellow and red. And each time after a round you're going to evaluate the scores of each player, and depending on how much they are above or below a goal, which is indicated on these cards. So each round you have a goal that each player wants to reach. For each point above the goal you raise the crisis track, so it goes better with the country, but for each point that the player is below the goal, it goes down. So you have this fluctuation, and most of the time it goes down. You invest in companies that you can produce with. You can produce all kinds of resources, energy, chemicals, minerals, iron stuff, food, and you want to get an engine going. And the cool thing about this game is that it's really thematical, because everything that you do makes sense. So you can take a loan, you can get some more money from the bank, but this is a country in crisis, so it's not good for the country, not good for the financial status of the country that you take a loan. So you lose a victory point, which can influence the crisis track. You need farmers if you invest in a farm, you need a farmer. You have to have chemicals to put on the farms to get rid of insects or to let it grow better. You can send extra workers, extra farmers on the farm to make more food, and it really makes sense. And it is a heavy game, but it is so smooth, it makes sense, it plays pretty fast, and you can as soon as the Kickstarter goes online, and if Iraklis thinks the playthrough is good enough, you can also expect the playthrough of this prototype on my channel and on his Kickstarter page. Okay, so that was it, and I don't have that much to say this time. So let's talk again about prototypes. So this prototype was a very good one. We all know also print and play stuff. Now I don't have time to do print and plays anymore. I've done it in the past, but this channel is taking much of my time. I have lots of editing to do today. I want to edit complete playthrough of this game. I have to edit this episode as well. So, but I personally really like prototypes. I think they're mysterious, they're exciting, they're new, they're as new as they can be because they're not ready yet. So I'm always interested in watching prototypes. So I also have a Twitter account, and a second Twitter account. I'll put it below in the description. You can also go there if you want. It's not too active. I try to keep up with it. If I have time, I go through my Twitter feed and I just retweet cool stuff, cool pictures mostly of prototypes of people on the Twitterverse. That's what I do. So I was just wondering how you go around with prototypes. Do you sometimes help publishers by playing prototypes? Do you go to conventions and go to the prototype area where all these designers are sitting to, well, let people try out their hottest new game, and hopefully maybe a publisher that picks up the game? Do you go to Board Game Geek and print and play versions, or on Kickstarter sometimes when you back a game, you already can print the game yourself and try it out already? Do you have the time for it? Do you like it? Or do you really prefer to have the finished product in your hands, the real cards, not to have to cut and sleeve the cards to get it a little bit, to look like a little bit greater, or to have only simple icons instead of great artwork? So how do you stand against prototypes or print and plays? That's the question I'm asking you this week. And that's it for now. A short episode. I don't have that much to say, but I will be here again next week for a new episode. So I hope soon Crisis will be online. I think the Kickstarter will start pretty soon. So something to look forward to. Alright people, thanks for watching, and I see you all. No, I won't see you all in the future. I forgot. Oh crap, this is the first time I'm going to edit this video. I have to cut now, because I have to welcome new subscribers. Now, it could be that I forget some people, because somehow I mostly get emails to tell me there are new subscribers, but sometimes the emails don't come through. So if I forgot to thank you or to welcome you, put it in the comments and I will surely mention you next time. So, who do I want to thank? So it's about 2 weeks. Now, first of all, thank you everybody. We managed to surpass 400 subscribers. We're at 405 subscribers at the moment that I'm filming this. That's so exciting, people. Over 400, that's just way too awesome. So I'm so happy. It was so good to see that number arrive there. And now next up, 500. That's a pretty cool number. So maybe I'm going to think about doing a contest if I ever reach that 500 number. Ooh. So who helped us to get to 400 subscribers? Well, we have Sergey Sadovsky. Sergey Sadovsky, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Jurg Frisch, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Frisch, I don't know, sorry, but welcome to the channel anyway. Scott Chambers, welcome, thank you for being here. We have George M. I don't think it's George Michael. I think you hear that a lot, sorry about that, but welcome to the channel here. We have Jonah Bullets. Ooh, that sounds dangerous. Keep it safe here, but you're welcome to stay here as long as we're all safe and happy. We have GW Andrea. I think it's like, I should pronounce it like that. Welcome to the channel. If your name is Andrea, it's good to see some female subscribers here. If I see the statistics of YouTube, well, there are plenty of male watchers. We could use some female interaction as well. We have Anson Vergens, Anson Vergens. Welcome to the channel, Anson. Good to see you here. We have Richard Muller or Richard Muller, maybe German, who knows? But feel free to put it down below where you come from and how I should pronounce it. But welcome to the channel. We have Les Andrew. Les Andrew, welcome. Good to see you here. And we also have, last but not least, Max CYC. Max, welcome. You are subscriber 405. So awesome things. So feel free to comment about the prototype print and play stuff that I talked about shortly. Go see Crisis playthrough if it's online. Last week I also put online a top 10, finally a top 10 on my channel. I did top 10 gateway games. Go see which games that I prefer to use for new gamers or which had the most success, in my case anyway. So go check that out if you didn't already. And what else? Well, feel free to go and watch the playthrough of 51st State. The views were so-so, but well, I'm happy. There are views, so pretty cool. And well, that's it. Feel free to subscribe here if you didn't already. As you see, people are joining me in the channel, are joining us, and that's just plain awesome. So feel free to join us as well, and feel free to thumbs up the videos that I put online. It helps the channel very much, of course. And well, find me on Twitter. I'm at Vitruvian Gamer there, so we can tweet away as we like to do. So thanks again, and I see you all in the future with more stuff. I'm not sure what will be next. Probably, well, Crisis, and maybe after that playthrough of maybe this one. Who knows? See you. Bye bye.